And now it's time for the official Game Trigger 100 subscriber special. You guys are remarkable. I did not think I'd be able to clutch 100 subscribers before 2025 ended. On New Year's Eve, I made it past 100 subscribers. And my video views are almost edging towards 100,000 video views across all videos. My Xbox ROG Ally X video was my best performing one, but my Battlefield videos were definitely no slouch. They're just right behind them, and they had the fastest growth out of all the videos. See how much we actually adore great gameplay and an equally great, serious military FPS like Battlefield 6. Do check it out, and I still think it's on sale at the time of this video on the Xbox store. Anyway, basically, I started this channel merely to build that portfolio to stay in content creation and content strategy, but I sort of demoted this as a side hobby that I just do consistently because I love making quality content, and now since hundreds of crowd, I've actually got a lot of people to disappoint now. The reason why my channel feels entirely different to the typical YouTube formula is because I don't always make 10 or 10-minute plus videos stating the obvious set to some gameplay of Call of Duty. Yeah, there's still Call of Duty commentary, and it's the type of stuff that teaches you to be a millionaire in your 20s. We all know that's not happening, and those guys are capping you hard. Well, Game Trigger Studios does not cap anyone, and I don't submit to that doom scrolling mumbo jumbo. All the stuff I say, it's true off my chest, and it's genuinely what I feel about a game. So there's no corpos to impress, it's just me, only me. I play all the games I like, all the content I enjoy, and it's a little bit of a show and tell. That's pretty much what it is. It's like a show and tell you had in school. This is what is happening at an international level. I play some nice games, I yap along, sometimes with a script. No script here, it's just my feelings doing the talking. That's it, really. There's no magic formula. And quite frankly, since this is merely something I do as a hobby, it's not something I expect to just simply catch on. Yeah, I enjoy it, but it's not gonna be the main bread and butter because, well, when you bet on a horse, you bet on a winning horse. This is just something that I do because I enjoy it. In fact, there's no strategy. I have a month schedule which I haven't updated in ages, but honestly I don't need it. Whatever comes to mind, a little spark of creativity, I sort of jot it down in my proverbial mental notebook, and, well, I try to make heads or tails of it. Because every time I made a plan, life always had other things in store and things went kaput fast. So I was like, you know what, who needs a plan anyway? All I need is a proverbial loaded gun with some proverbial C4 to blast the door in and get this party started. Oh, and since I'm a car enthusiast, a full tank of gasoline or diesel, depending on which car I'm using. No EVs though, EVs are terrible. Game Trigger Studios began when one of my friends just simply pitched, hey, you're really good at yapping in English, you're exceptional in English writing, so why not make a channel since you also love playing games? And you have to keep with the basic video editing, you'll get better with time. And I was like, why not? And then thus began my little journey into YouTube. My YouTube's account been for several years, it's been around for several years, but only just a year ago I decided to transform it into something big. Again, I'm just doing this for the love of the content. I'm not doing this because I have grand, unattainable goals. Because, hey, if something is achievable, I'd work towards it, but it's unrealistic goals I do not follow because, well, any wise man or woman would look before they would leap. Also, if you can pinpoint what game is being played in this footage and which video this exact footage is from, you're one of the real OGs of this channel. So a round of applause goes to you. Now you might be wondering again why I'm so good at this. Well, it's not just that it comes naturally. I used to be a voiceover specialist at one of my older jobs, and along the way, whatever I know of video editing, I just picked up from those guys. In my free time, I would just walk into the video editor's room, see how they're working their magic on those fancy super duper machines, and I thought to myself, maybe if I locked in, I could also do a little bit of video editing. But I don't have an expensive and a super duper rig, just, an iPad and everything's made on the iMovie. I'm thinking of shifting to CapCut for its better and more expert level effects, but if you ask me, the real bread and butter is the gameplay footage. It's just like Stunt Run from Burnout Paradise, where I'm always doing something interesting. Or not, maybe my dialogues are interesting. But I'll leave that to you, the viewers. I really wanted to grab Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater's remake, but we're not getting another proper Metal Gear game. We just got freaking Metal Gear Survive, I think it was called, and the remake is basically, well, it's a remake, it's not a new entry into the series. I played the original MGS3, and while this game is pretty good, I could either buy MGS3 or Battlefield 6. And I chose Battlefield 6 because I have not played a genuine first-person shooter that really sent chills down my spine, gave me that rush of adrenaline I so badly crave from a video game in some cases. Well, it's just that nothing just simply topped that off better than Battlefield. I did play Marvel Rivals for a little bit, but it just feels so lonely and alone when you're just playing that game. Literally, I don't have any friends who play Marvel Rivals or Valorant. And, well, I was never really into the more competitive video games. I mean, I did play Overwatch for an incredibly long amount of time back in its heyday. I claim to be the best Roadhog main in my locality, but that was vanilla Overwatch. When they broke Roadhog, I lost interest in the game, and well, I did not touch the game ever since. But that was surprisingly a decade ago. Anyway, here's to a prosperous and a bountiful 2026. Even if 2025 wasn't all that great, I pray this year treats you the way 2025 should have. And once again, I wish you all a very happy new year.
Oh yeah, I knew I picked the right merc for the gig. My man will take care of the rest.